as you can see on the picture or on your screen. So we will have first the GCF and LCM. GCF stands for greatest common factor and LCM stands for least common multiple. So that is the prerequisites in discussion of fractions. So sa fraction natin, we will have the addition, and then the subtraction and multiplication. Ma'am, bakit walang division? Kasi yung division ay may nire-require din na operation para ma-solve natin. So, requirement kay division, kailangan marunong ka muna mag-multiply. Okay? So, later, you will know. And bakit kasama si GCF and LCM? Prerequisites din siya in solving or in solving fraction, especially doon sa maglo-lowest term tayo, and then finding the LCD, yung least common denominator. Okay, let's proceed. So, we will have the following, yung GCF LCM, and then the addition and subtract fraction and mixed fraction. Pag sinabi natin mixed fraction, it is a combination of mixed fraction means combination of a whole number and a fraction. And then also we will have the multiplication of fraction. So meron tayong add, meron tayong subtract, and then GCF and LCM. Okay, let's proceed. Now, let's have first the greatest common factor and the least common multiple. There are two ways. First is the listing method. Yung listing method, napakadali yan. Kailangan lang natin ng skill na marunong ka dapat mag-factor ng isang number. Ano ba yung factors? Ito yung number na yung pag minultiply mo, yun yung number dun sa product. For example, we have here 24 as our given. Okay? And then, so, what are those factors? Ano ba yung mga number na pag minultiply mo, ang sagot ay 24? Okay, so alam ko po yun, pinag-aralan po namin ng grade 4. Okay, very good. So you have idea na. And then now, let's have first. May technique kasi ako sa pagkuha ng factors. Una, syempre, I will use the 1 and then the number. So, pag minultiply mo yung 1 tsaka 24, yeah, okay na yon. So, 1 times 24. Ngayon, para makuha mo ulit, yung another factor, syempre, dodoblihin mo yung nasa unahan. So, gagawin mo itong 2. Ito, hahatiin mo naman yung 24, that is 12. Yan, another factor. Kaya nga may 2 times 12. And then, we have, doblehin mo ulit to, yung nasa left side, and then, hahatiin mo into 2 yung nasa right side, that is 6. So, meron ka na ulit factors. And then, idadagdag natin dyan kung multiple ba siya na or divisible ba siya by 3. Diba? Na-discuss na natin. So, you need to add the 2 digits. So, 2 plus 4 is 6. That is divided by 3 is 2. So, wala siyang remainder. So, ibig sabihin, divisible siya. Ayan. Now, after nyan, same with 32. Kukunin mo yung mga factors niya. So, 1 times 32, 2 times 16, and 4 times 8. Now, ang gagawin mo naman, kunyari, sulat mo dito 24. So, ang mga factors niya is 1, tapos 2, and then yung 3, and then yung 4. Ma'am, saan galing yun mga yun? Ayun o, 4. And then yung wala tayong 5, meron tayong 6. And then meron tayong 8. And then meron tayong 12. And then meron tayong 24. Okay, that's it. Okay, now how about 32? Pag sa 32, kailangan natin yung meron tayong 1, meron tayong 2, and then wala tayong 3, meron tayong 4. And then meron tayong 8. and then 16, and then 32. Ayan, tapos na. Now, what's next? Under listing method, you're going to identify. Ano ba yung mga common factor? O yung common number na pareha. So, ito, we have 1. Lugan natin. We have 2. We have 4. We have 8. Yeah. Meron pa ba? Wala na, di ba? Now, what is the greatest? What is the greatest? Yung pinakamalaki. Okay, the answer is 8. So, we have the GCF of 8. Ano ba si GCF? Greatest, pinakamataas, common, parehas. Tapos yung factor, ito, kinuha natin yung mga factors. Okay, that is under listing method. So, the GCF of 24 and 32 is simply 8. Yan. Now, so pag LCM, same given. So, find the LCM of 24 and 32. Parehas lang yan. Kung sa GCF, we use factors. Here in LCM, we use multiples. Kaya nga, least, common, multiple. Ma'am, paano po yung multiple? Multiple, para kang nag-i-skip counting. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. Ganun siya. Next. Okay, now find the LCM. Yan, listing method pa rin tayo ha. Listing method. So, ang gagawin lang natin, we need to skip count or find the multiple. For example, the given first is 24 and then 32. So, 24 plus 24, 48. 48 plus 24 is 72. 72 plus 24 is 96. And then, 96 plus 24 is 120. Okay? Next. So, 32, ganun din. So, 32 plus 32, 64. 64 plus 32 is 96. And then, 96 plus 32 is 128. And then, 128 plus 32 is 160. Now, if in GCF, greatest common factor, pinakamalaki. Dito, kay LCM, least common multiple. Pinakamababa. Ano yung pinakamababang magkaparehas? Kindly, okay, very good. Kaden, your answer is 96. Yes, that is correct. 96 ang ating LCM. That's it. That is under listing method. But on your module, you are required to use continuous division. Now, I will show you how to compute or solve using continuous division with the same given. Now, let's have first. You need first to identify what are those prime numbers. Pag sinabi nating prime numbers, these are numbers that have only two factors. Two factors. Yes, two factors. What are those factors? Yung 1, tsaka yung number or themselves. For example, we have 3. Walang ibang factors kundi 1 times 3. Okay? So, these are the first 5 prime numbers. Now, ang smallest prime number is 2. Hindi 1. Hindi prime number ang 1. Next, ito yung first. So, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Ma'am, parang odd number po yan. Hindi siya lahat odd number kasi ang smallest prime number natin ay 2. So, ito lang yung mga numbers na ang factors ay 1 at saka yung number. So, 1 times 2, yun ang factor niya. 1 times 3, 1 times 5, 1 times 7, 1 times 11. Ma'am, bakit hindi kasama si 9? Kasi may factor si 9 eh. 1 times 9, tsaka 3 times 3. Okay? Ma'am, si 13. Okay din yun. Prime number din si 13 kasi 1 times 13 lang ang merong factor si 13. Okay, let's continue. Pero usually here in continuous division, we're going to use only this 5, the usual. Okay? These first 5 prime numbers, yan ang pinakagamit talaga. Now, let's continue. Now, in finding the GCF, we will use the continuous division through prime numbers. The GCF is the product of all prime divisors. So first, write the numbers horizontally and find the prime number. And then we're going to divide all the numbers if possible. Divide by the prime numbers, then write the quotient below the dividends. Si dividends, yun yung yung number na i-divide mo. Okay? Next, si continuous, and then number 3, continues the process until all the numbers have a common prime divisor. So, let's start. Ayan, nandyan ang step natin. Now, we have 24. Ganito gagawin. So, write 24. And then, 32. Okay. And then, you're going to put a line here. Oh, yan. Okay, now, give me a prime number na pwede nating i-divide by both 24 and 32. Okay, very good. The answer is 2. Actually, this is now the application of divisibility rules. Diba? Nag-discuss na natin yan. So, both are even numbers. Therefore, we can divide that by 2. Next, so 24. We're going to divide now 24. Teka lang, lagyan natin ng note. So we're going to divide 24 by 2. So the answer is 12. Yeah, very good. The answer is 12. So ito ay 12. How about 32 and 2? Yan, you're going to divide now here. So the answer is 16. Yan, may nakikita ako. 16 na sagot. So ito, yan. Okay. Now, you will write another line, the same procedure. What number is divisible by both 12 and 6? Okay, the answer is 2. Yan. Okay, sabi ko, walang mag-unmute. And then, 12 divided by 2 is 6. Our answer is 6. And then, 16 divided by 2 is 8. Very good. Marian, 8. John Christoph, Rex, Eden, Darby. Okay, very good. Yan. Continuous pa rin tayo. So, lagay ulit ng line. Ma'am, hanggang kailan titigil? Mamaya malalaman nyo kung kailan kayo dapat tumigil. So, what number is divisible by 6 and 8? So, the answer again is 2. Okay. So, divide natin. The answer is 3. And 8 divided by 2 is 4. Yan. Ma'am, titigil na po ba? Sige, tignan ko nga. Titigil na po ba tayo sa pagde-divide? Ulitin ko ang tanong. Magde-divide pa po ba tayo? Magde-divide pa ba tayo? No, yes. Okay, hati ang sagot. No, 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 no. Okay, let's proceed. The answer is hindi na tayo magde-divide. Ma'am, why? Kasi may 4 pa dyan. Okay? Dapat parehas mong made-divide yung number. Itong 3, dapat, or itong both number, dapat made-divide mo yan kay doon sa mismong divisor mo. Kung hindi na, kunyari, ito, pwede mo bang i-divide si 3 kay 2? Hindi. Hindi, di ba? So, stop ka na doon. And then, you're going now to multiply. Ma'am, ano pong i-multiply? Ito, 3. So, meron kang 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So the GCF here is 8. Okay. Okay. So madali lang, di ba? Next, let's continue using finding LCM using continuous division. First is write the numbers in a horizontal line, the same procedure. Repeat step 1 until no two numbers in a row has a common factor. The product of all divisors and numbers is in the final row. In the final row is the LCM. Okay. Paano po iyan? It's the same procedure. So, you're going to write 24 here. Okay. And then 32. And then going to write now. So what number is divisible by 24 and 32? Is 2. So we have your answer, Kristen, is 2. Yan. And then you're going to divide 24 divided by 2 is simply 12. This one is 16. Okay. Same procedure. Number divisible by both 12 and 6. That is 2. Your answer is 2. So we're going to divide. 12 divided by 2 is 22. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay. Now, how about 16 divided by 2? That is 8. And then times 12. Okay. Numbers divisible by 6 and 8. Another is 2. And then this one is 3. This one is 4. Yan. Ma'am, paano po yan? Continue pa din. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. Pag LCM, kailangan yung nasa mismong baba ay prime number na. Hindi ka titigil hanggat hindi sila prime number. So, you're going to divide. Anong number? Pwedeng 2 ulit. Ma'am, hindi naman madidivide si 3 kay 2 eh. Okay, just bring it down. And then this one. 4 divided by 2 is. Okay. That's it. Ang sabi dyan, the product of all the divisors and the numbers in the final row is the LCM. Ito yung divisors natin. And the final row, ito yung final row. Yan. That is the LCM. Ma'am, paano po naging 96? So, let's start. So, madali lang yan. Ito, 2 times 2. So, times 2 times 2 times 2. Ma'am, saan galing yung 4 na 2? Ito po yan, yung nasa divisor side. Yan. Ito. Yan. Yan. And then, dugtong mo tong si 3 tsaka si 2. Okay, times 2. So, 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16 times 2, times 3, 16 times 3 is 48. 48 times 3 is 96. So, ang LCM natin ay 96. Okay? Tignan nga natin, check natin kung parehas lang. Di ba ang sagot natin dito, 96 ang LCM. And then, dito naman sa ating GCF is we have 8. So, check natin kung parehas lang sila ng sagot. 8 and 96. So, dito, sagot natin dito ay 8. And then, ang sagot natin sa pangalawa ay 96. Okay? Let's continue. So, now, to sum it up, GCF is the greatest common factor or the greatest factor that is common to two or more numbers they share it. So, ibig sabihin, yung pare-parehas na pinakamataas. Paano makuha si factor? Anong number yung i-multiply mo para makuha yung sagot? You can use the continuous division or listing method kung saan kayo convenient. Pero pinakamadali niyan is yung continuous division. Next, sa least common multiple is the least common multiple of two numbers is the smallest number, excluding 0, hindi kasama si 0. That is a multiple of both of the numbers. So, dito naman kay LCM, we need the skip counting. Or, LCM and GCF can be solved using continuous division.